right. So, you guys seen my file belt trick when we're not going to reuse this panel again because we know that we're going to replace it. I just shaved my spot welds off and voila, it's off. This is what I was trying to get to. Y'all see the problem here, folks?
Did they pack something in there?
Yeah, called Bondo, and this big hole that they had right here full of rust. And they just kept filling it with Bondo and filling it with Bondo until it finally stuck. And they just shoved it in there. So this whole thing is one big old piece of dookie. You see the hole? I will say, oops, we ordered some stuff and there's some more stuff I'm gonna have to order, so. Sorry, bud, I found more stuff. Look at this, A-pillar has been all ate up right here. You see on the back side, I didn't catch it the first time. I thought it looked weird, but I didn't pay no attention to it until now when I'm sitting over here. This A-pillar is supposed to come all the way down and it's supposed to create a wall right here so nothing comes in like all this stuff here. I know on the driver's side when I was cutting this front piece off on that side, I hit it with a hammer and I created a big old hole and it's full of dirt and rust. So we'll see if we can save it, if it's just a little patch or if we have to replace it. This side I would say replace it because it's already got a broken stud in here anyways. And the way it is, we can't really get to it very easily. So we might just be easier to replace this whole arm because it's just spot welds here, and this arm comes off. I know I'm replacing this rocker. So I just didn't want to destroy it because, I mean, if you can peel it like an orange, it's always the best way. Not just because it's neater and cleaner, but it just, you're not missing anything else up. I don't know if the new floor we come with comes all the way down. I'm hoping it does because it seems like this is a one piece. The floor goes up and then down here, which it's kind of confusing though because someone put a patch floor in here. You can kind of see your structure is your entire vehicle. If you don't have a good structure, and then you'll be driving and your doors will get warped and everything will just start falling apart. Your doors start hanging, you can't figure out why. Well, if your A-pillar's all rusted up and didn't get touched, when we blast our doors, we'll blast the inside of the door, the outside of the door, and it'll completely get restored. Train. It's so weird, they're so far away, but still we can hear.
Super loud.
Yeah. I don't know, this ain't the complaint channel, so we're just gonna keep trucking. We're sharing knowledge for real because especially if it's your own vehicle and you're doing it at home and say you're about to paint this, your inside of your doors, if you take these off, for one, it's not gonna chip, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing to chip on because everything is painted, and then you put your piece on there, it looks like it came that way from factory. You paint this thing hot pink and you put your latch on, it looks like it came from the factory. So like I said, it's all about you and how far you want to, you want people to know that you did it and you did a great job.
What's next?
The rocker. This one, because it gets, your spot weld should be here. I might take this plate off and then trying to hide it. Look at that. Look what we found. This side we will replace because, like I said, it already has a broken stud in it where it rusted on itself and someone tried to peel it off and just broke it. But I'm not going to peel this off until we get the other one. I'm going to go ahead and take this side off and then work on my bedside, and then I'll jump to that side. So there it is. I pulled these plug welds out. When I got to here, it looked a little sketch. I didn't know if my new quarter panels came with the top and bottom or if it came as a one piece. looking at it, it came in 2 pieces when we looked at the new quarters. I'll show y'all here in a minute. And you see that they spot welded it right here, all the way down. Oops. Where it gets confusing to me, this is your quarter panel right here. And then it goes underneath this plate. And see this quarter panel is underneath this plate here. I'll figure out a way to just, I don't want to cut it. Or maybe when we do our floors and we cut all the floors out, maybe I can come back and figure out how to remove this, put my new one in, and weld them all together. For now, I know that I need to take my old quarter panel off. So that'll be taken out. So they'll come in here, media blast all this inside, which is why we took the quarter panel off and get the main areas. I'm about to start on the other side and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the spot welds out right here, remove it, and then I'll come in. I don't have to cut this side, but just cut it here, all the way down, and then cut it down. Get it even more ready for the blaster. Feels strong enough, a lot of rust, but I know once we get it cleaned up, it will shine. See this little bit of the old quarter panel here? This little section right here. I need to make sure that comes off because the blaster will just blast over it and it won't remove it. So I'll get my grinder. Very nice. These are the flare style. That's what they call them. So the original wheel opening only comes to here, and the flare style is going to have a big wheel opening, which is going to show all this business down here and the big old wheel we put underneath it. So if y'all want to see the other one, they can follow me out here. See this one, how it has a itty bitty little wheel opening, and this one's got a big old wheel opening. So there's a huge difference in it. And that one looks way, way nicer than this original. And plus it doesn't have the signal light in it, which is cool because it gives us a chance to make our own quarter panel. Our own signal light. So yeah, we're on the right track. I'm trying to figure out how to take these spot welds out from underneath. I can see them from underneath here, but I'm gonna try just to see if I can get in here and even drill these holes from top to bottom going down. Once I drill my holes, then I can come back over here and I'll know where to, you know, grind my weld off so I can peel this lip off and we'll give it a chance to blast. So that's one thing too that I want to fix too. So I don't like that this is curved. This is curved. Your wheel opening is curved. Your door is curved. I don't have it here, but your door is curved, just like the tail light panel, and your fender's curved. The only hard line is right here where it comes in, and then this one comes up, and then that's it. And I don't like that. If we can make it all match all the way through, that would look great. I'm not gonna just fill it with filler, would be the easiest way to do it. Also been thinking about making this a one piece instead of a two piece. Just kind of strip out, welding it, or I guess I could just clean it really good and weld it, make it look like a one piece bedside. I think would look a whole lot nicer. I did it to a 57 Ford and it wasn't that much work, but it was still took a little bit of work because it's not as easy as just filling this in with weld and grinding it down. All right, well, I guess I got to climb my happy self in here and figure out if I'm gonna be able to make this happen. All right, look at all these goodies we got in today. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these things. I'm gonna probably pull them over here, open one box at a time, and we'll just see what we all got in. I gotta check everything in anyway, so let's do that. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. I hate that I'm touching it, but this is nice. Okay, radiator support in, and then we'll bring the next part in. So just a little bit of damage, but hammer and dolly fixed that, no big deal. Very nice. So here we go. Now some of you probably noticed that this is coming in that black overseas primer, and that's bare metal. So from my understanding and my knowledge through the years is if it comes like this, bare metal, that was made in America. Doesn't mean it fits great. Sometimes it fits better than what we get overseas, but if you get it in a black primer like this, and then it's overseas, and this, like everything else, will get it blasted, and we'll put some good epoxy primer on there. Trying to get the underside of the hood a little bit more appeal. Those are great. This one's a little heavy. Remember guys, tomsoffroad.com if y'all want to order anything. These guys got a ton of Bronco stuff, a ton of Ford stuff. Shipped in a week. Right floor panel. Pretty cool. This is our left one. I thought this was trash. Ooh, these are nice. These go in the rear. A little beat up, but nothing little hammer and dolly can't fix. I did save this one for last. Now that I have some help. And y'all can probably see my face. I don't know if y'all can see my face when I was doing earlier. Oh, look at this. Here is my kick panel. And the reason I only ordered one is because I'm gonna make the other side, because they don't make a passenger side kick panel that goes all the way to the top. And since I'm raising my cow on that side, we're gonna just replicate this. Last but not least, we got our rocker. The driver's side, we're cutting it completely out, and we're just gonna get it blasted and put it back on because there's no hose in it. There's not really that much rust. I just want to get all blasted behind it. Woo!
You got some stuff to build.
We've got to get busy. Removing the rockers so we cannot just blast it behind it. I know I could leave it like this and blast it. The only issue is, you see the skin right here? That's my quarter panel. And my quarter panel is in between the B pillar and the rocker. So in order to remove my quarter panel completely, I have to remove my rocker, which is okay because we could just remove it, clean it, seal it, and put it back on without destroying it. Hopefully everything looks cool once we blast it. I hope it's not all, it doesn't look rotted, but I still need to remove the lip up here. This is my quarter panel also. It goes all the way down and then all the way to the bottom. My radiator support, my new one didn't come with my radiator brackets, and it didn't come with my body mounts. So I removed all these. We're gonna send them to blast. We'll epoxy primer these because we'll probably end up painting these because I have to weld on them. I don't want to get them powder coated and then have to weld on them. We got a new body dolly in. So once I get it back from blast, I'll probably set it on the car itself, put it together, and then once we start working on it, I can put it on the body dolly. We're also thinking about putting in a cage, full cage. We looked at a couple options online, what they have. They're okay. I'm gonna try to call in a good friend of mine and see if we can sub him in to come do what he does best, which is some awesome, his design, the way his brain works, is just amazing. And I know he can build a super cool cage for this. And hopefully we'll be next at the blaster. All our stuff's up there that we've removed. That's not here that you don't see. We took our new floor and everything that was in black primer to Texas Blast Works that they're in Navasota.
And if y'all have any suggestions on a wheel and tire combo, can you drop it in the comments?
We don't have wheels and tires. It's something that he wants to work with. I'm not 100% a four-wheel drive guy. Please help us find some wheels and tire combo, something that you think would look good. I don't want something too old. I guess new is the thing, right? I would like to incorporate some of the new Bronco stuff. I love the mirrors. I love the mirrors off the new ones. I don't know if we'll be able to, but it's something that I do want to research and see if we can do it to this one, just to give it a little bit of touch of, you know, modern stuff. Maybe we could do the new door handles. I'm not against that, you know what I mean? Because I know it's mixing new stuff with old stuff, but at the same time, if the shoe fits, hey, I think it would be cool. I don't know, my mind just runs when it comes to getting creative and wanting to do stuff. Of course, at the end of the day, we have to get the approval. Let me know what y'all think. We're gonna keep going because I've got 2 spot welds done, I think, maybe 3, and I got about 20 more to go.
Well, it's not coming up for a couple of weeks, but we just introduced y'all to this Magnolia shop. But as y'all can see, we're way too crowded.
Yeah.
So we are moving again.
Yeah, we're moving.
I don't know how many times y'all are gonna see us move. If y'all are,
I know.
If y'all have been here from the beginning, y'all already know. But yeah, so here in a couple weeks, you're gonna see some new digs.
So now we're moving into a little bit bigger space. Not as big as I want, but it's what we need at the moment. And I don't know.
It's gonna be good.
You guys stick with us, and then maybe you'll see us move again after that. So I want to thank all y'all. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and please comment.